A lot of times, autistic people don't get the chance to show what they can do. We are artists, scientists, restaurant servers, hotel workers, game developers, and even filmmakers. No matter if we use our voices or not, we have something to say and can do all kinds of incredible things. In this video, I highlight just a few autistic people who talk to me about their jobs, and I think if you listen, you'll be pretty impressed by what they've accomplished and how amazing they really are.
My name is Jason Hakao Herrera.
My name is Dina.
My name is Christopher Perez.
John Morrell.
I went to school at Art Broward.
Unicorn Mills Academy.
I went to high school in Broward College. It's a dual enrollment program.
I went to Western High School.
Right now working at this Publix, which is in Plantation, Town Square.
Stonewood Grove. I've been working there for 3 months, and I go to eye cares and help the student down and work with special needs kids.
I am currently employed in an aircraft maintenance company.
I work at Pizza Hut, and I work at Burlington and Hollywood.
She was volunteering with the actual company named the No Limits Foundation, Inc. And she was asking for models with disabilities, and I knew Juliana had capability of modeling. I saw her excel, I saw her smile and radiate. And she enjoys, wearing jewelry. She enjoys getting her hair done. She enjoys putting on makeup. She enjoys clothes and trying on clothes.
When I first got hired here, Robin showed me how to bag, return cards, and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm still doing now, and sometimes card sanitation.
Sanitation technician, I clean the tables, I help the customers, I bus tables, I did silverware, and I did a lot of things.
My job title is head of engineering of a department of one. The company has a small repertoire of people, and I'm the only engineer in there, so I get the title head of engineering. Most of the time, I'm at the computer. There are times in which I work with physical objects, creating models for them. However, that is not the current priority in my company. It's just primarily model making and report writing. Basically, though, that's what they hired me for.
My job is to make pizzas and make it for every customer.
I like the job is because I get to help people out if they need help outside, unloading carts and stuff.
I like Stonewood because it's a very good job. It helps other co-workers, especially their age. It's from 18 all the way to their co-workers. Leslie Patchen's been an awesome boss to me because it's hard for me sometimes to communicate when there's a scheduled change and something like that. I would have talked to my boss. I'm helpful as possible. I want to be more helpful in the special needs industry.
What I really like about my job is that they were very flexible with me, understanding of my different sensibilities. They gave me a time frame to start that's not usual for other people, and they gave me an easy heads up of the transition to a more traditional time. And I found that very appealing about their command structure, that they care enough to give me multiple options while changing my schedule. I also like the people I work with. They're very, very talkative. So we'll be doing our work, but we'll also be talking about other issues pertaining to the current social stigmas and dogmas.
I get to do pizzas, I get to meet new people once they get hired, once they eventually get hired.
She's very receptive into making decisions now. And I'm giving her that. I'm giving her that independence. Juliana's 22. I'm giving her that independence. I want her to choose, and I want to see the color coordination that she's putting together. So I'll give her 3 tops and 3 bottoms, and go ahead, what you got? So she's gonna put it together and make herself look nice, and I'm so glad that she's interested in her wardrobe, interested in her hair.
Mostly I think about the people while I'm working is that they're nice to me, and they say, I say to them, hi, how you doing? Did you find everything okay, or was your shopping okay today?
I like the staff there. I like Craig. They're very nice, and Leslie Paget, and they're very nice. She always says hello to me, and she always greets me, and she always asks me, how are you? How's your day going? How have your kids been? And she always greets us. I like the co-workers because they've been very smart and learning to clock in, learning how to pace, and learning what to do. And sometimes work can be hard for customers, especially autistic kids. Like someone that needs help learning how to clean tables, sometimes it can be difficult for them if they don't know how to speak.
I work with some great people. I don't see them very often because of different stuff. They work in different departments, but they like to say hi, they like to say bye. They're very cordial with me, and I'm pretty happy that they are so.
The people I work with are very nice and helpful to me always.
Juliana is nonverbal. I was frustrated in middle school. She was unable to get the sign language that I requested, that I saw clearly on the elective list. But it was not an elective for a nonverbal individual.
I don't like customer complaints. When people don't listen and they don't trust each other and they don't know how to fix the problem.
The things that bother me at work, noises. I'm in a building where they test aircraft parts. Therefore, there are a lot of different earplugs and certain things that are necessary for safety. And let's just say sometimes I have to wear those earplugs or I can't do anything.
The only thing that bothered me is the heat of the oven when I get hot. The hardest part is some pizzas are putting the cheese inside. Filling it with cheese is hardest.
I have to work fast as I can. I don't want to take too long because a customer might complain, so it's important to take your time.
As a person with autism, especially the Asperger's disorder, I take a much longer time to do things, but the trade-off is I do them right with the details. And the people are amazed that I can do these type of things, being so meticulous in the details.
Sometimes when I'm on the phone with a customer, sometimes I don't know exactly what to say, and then my manager helps me. If my manager helps me sometimes, I'll be okay with it.
Is this your phone? No. Where's your phone? In my purse. Juliana's comprehension is very good, and the comprehension has increased over the years, and it is the interaction that we have. We have daily, minute-by-minute interaction. It's a series of questions, yes and no answers. That's what she can do, so that's where I'm going to meet her at. If she can understand yes and no, and right from wrong, and want and don't want, I'm calling that a win.
What I gain from intelligence and detailed attention, I lose in social workings. I'm not a very social person. A lot of the people who know me, they know that. I mean, with the few group of friends I'm very social. However, when it comes to making new friends, I struggle. It's more of, if I'm in the same place in the same time as a person, I can make a really strong bond with them, but then afterwards, the communications break down and I don't see them anymore. I
like it there because it's been like that before with the customers. Like totally, when customers don't like it, I always help them and say, you did a good job, why didn't I would have done it if I would have been there.
It's a labor of love. And that's how I see it. To see my daughter shining, to see her beautiful, to see her happy, to see her productive, and to see people cheering her on, that's enough for me.
As his parent, my husband and I wanted him to be productive. We didn't want him at home, sitting on the couch in front of a computer, watching videos all day long, not challenging himself. And if it wasn't for Publix or any other job that he might have gotten, it gives him an opportunity to be in the community, be productive, have a purpose to get up in the morning. And he has a lot to offer. And, why not showcase those abilities that he has? So we're very proud of him.
It's been an honor working with Juliana. Why? Because it taught me patience, and it taught me and gave me the ability to understand a little bit more not actual hand sign language, but body language. And who would have ever thought that taking real world models as a job and as a serious career move for myself would get me more work? A non-verbal autistic person actually got me paid more than my other referrals.
I've been Jason's job coach now for over a year, and I do a timely visit every month to make sure everything is all right on the job. As his job coach, I'm here should he need any sort of help, regardless of what it might be, that I'm here to support him. People with autism are just like anyone else. They have that desire to get a paycheck, you know, and if they're encouraged to work, and I think most parents, they're a little bit scared because they may be losing benefits or whatever, but I think they should be given the opportunity. You know, if you speak with managers, you'll find that people, whether they're autistic or have other disabilities, their work ethic is strong, and they make very good employees. They never call out, they're always on time. Once you train them to do something, they exactly will follow that pattern and do it correctly. So I think, you know, in this world that we're living in now, they should be given the opportunity, if they want to work, to you know, just to go after whatever job they want to do. This is a job that I've been in for about 20 years, and I love it. You know, I love my clients because I see them as just like my kids sometimes. And sometimes you have to be an advocate, a strong advocate for them, because we're in a world where some people look at them differently. So we have to stand up to them and prove that they're just like all of us. You know, they just have different abilities, and that's what we do. We work with them.
If you have a child with a special ability, they have autism, Down syndrome, any type of special needs, but you know they have talent, do not keep them home. Expose them to the world. Find out what else they can do. And whatever that they're doing now, encourage it, sharpen it, get them lessons towards it. You'd be amazed what they know, what they learn, what they pick up, what they retain. And Juliana can go all the way.
And when I grow up, I want to be a special needs person and work in sanitation. I
think I'm gonna make Publix my career job.
I like the two jobs so I can get money, so I can raise money for my mom and dad, so they don't have to pay the bills anymore. I can pay my own bill. And I'd rather do is be more independent and live in my own house. And if I had a dog, I would have my own dog.
The best part about having a job is I get to make money.
The most important thing you should do is believe in yourself and don't care about what others say. Just do what you do. And if people say they don't like that, say, I'm willing to compromise with what I'm doing. But they have to be able to understand we perceive the world differently than they do, and we should be treated equally as them, but never as lesser.
I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the importance of having high expectations for yourself and for your kids. Everyone wants to have a life where they can get to do the things they love, and sometimes we just need a little help to figure out what that is.